Hi, 7th grade. This is Mrs. Frenzel. Today we will learn how to write a research report using the MLA style. You will often be asked to write reports in high school and maybe even in middle school, and your teachers will expect you probably to use the MLA style of writing. You need to follow a set of rules when you write your report so that it gives your report credibility, which means you're trustworthy, and also in order to protect yourself from plagiarism, which is using someone else's work and passing it off as your own. There are several guidelines you need to follow when writing a report in MLA style. First, set all of your margins to 1 inch. That includes top, bottom, left, and right. Use Times New Roman or Arial for your font. Double space all of your lines. Indent your paragraphs by 1/2 inch. And include your last name and page number in the top right-hand corner of each page. So let's get started. First, open up a document and let's save your file as US Constitution. Save it on the desktop in your folder. Now make sure your font is either Times New Roman or Arial. And double check to make sure the font size is 12. Now set your line spacing to double space by pressing Command 2. Set your margins at 1 inch, click on Format, and then go to Document in your menu bar and change your left and right margins to 1 inch. Don't worry about the gutter. Now let's set up your header. You'll need to double click on the top edge of your paper to bring up the header. Do a right align, which is Command R, and then type your last name, hit the space bar, and then go to Insert, Page Numbers. Now close your header. All MLA reports require 4 things in the upper left corner on the first page. You need to type your name, your teacher's name, the title of your class including the period number, and the current date. Again, it all needs to be double spaced. Now type your title. It needs to be center aligned, so that would be Command E, and be sure to use title case. Now you're ready to begin typing your paragraphs. Don't forget to indent each paragraph. You do that by pressing the Tab key. Continue typing the first and second paragraphs until you get to line 15. At line 15, you will receive further instructions. On line 15, you need to type a dash. A dash is different from a hyphen. A dash is used whenever you need to elaborate on something or you have a change in your thought. Press the dash key twice. It's the key above your P key, and make sure you don't include a space before or after those dashes. When you type the next word and then hit the space bar, it will connect those 2 dashes. When you get to page 2, be sure to italicize the Virginia plan and put 2 spaces after the colon on branches. The bulleted list on page 2 can be a little bit tricky. The first thing you need to do is turn on your bullet feature and type the first line. Make sure you use that dash, which is 2 dashes with no space before or after the dash. Now you'll notice that my list is double spaced when it should be single spaced, so press Command 1 for single spacing. When you're done with your list, turn off the bullet feature and then go back to double spacing, Command 2. Now here's the tricky part. When you start typing your paragraph next, your tabs up above will be wrong because of your bulleted list that you typed. So you need to drag your top tab to the right to the 1/2 inch marker and drag your bottom tabs to the left so they line up with the margin. Because you've now set your tabs in this way, you will no longer have to worry about hitting the tab key every time you indent the first line of your paragraph. You're now free to type on your own until the end of the report on page 3. Be sure to listen to video number 2, which explains how to type the works cited page. Thanks for listening.